You are back, my glowing angels, and this is the message that I have for you. I'm Yi Magic, your spiritual auntie. If you want to book a reading, send me an email. Link is emails in the bio, and let's get to it. Four of Cups. What are you holding on to? What are you not seeing? What are you so focused on that you can't see the bigger picture? Spirit is giving you opportunities, and just because it's not what you've expected, it's like you have to have it a certain way, but spirit is saying, hey, go down this rabbit hole and it'll lead you to something better. But you think spirit is not giving it to you because it's not how you imagined and pictured it. So let go of the idea of how everything should be. Let go of the control and let it go and let it flow. Like just go with whatever the universe is giving to you, because sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you will not regret it. Again, I don't know why I showed you these cards, like the ones with letters, because it's like it's hard to see. I know, but it's just Five of Cups. You're grieving. You're going through pain and you're not sure how to process it. And it's like the world tells us how we should, like, when a kid cries, and like my sister does this to my nephew, all and her husband just saying, nope, you're okay, you're fine, don't cry, don't cry. It's like, I get it, you don't want your kids to be very like too sensitive, but at the same time you want to be able to process your emotions. Don't just, they are feeling the pain, not you, so why are you telling them how they are feeling, right? It's like no one can tell you how. If again, if I punch you in the face, I'm not going to know how you feel, but I can imagine it hurts. I'm not going to do it because I'm not a violent person, but I'm not going to know how you feel if someone hurt you, right? So it's like, feel your feel. Why are you sad? Keep digging into understanding the source of your pain so it doesn't have a control over you anymore. So you have four and five of cups. I don't think you have any other, well, not like angel numbers, sorry. But eight of swords. What's keeping you trapped? What thoughts, what like shame, guilt, fear, anxiety, all this stuff is just like you're overthinking, and you're lying to yourself with like not seeing the truth of who you were always meant to be before the world told you who you should be. Gain clarity, understand what are your triggers, what is holding you back, because speaking from examples, I'm not going to tell you to do something and I haven't done it myself. No, I've been trapped for over 25 years in depression, in anxiety, in stress, in low self-esteem, in like just wanting to unalive. But I knew that the pain that I was feeling wouldn't end with me, and it would go to other people. It would go to my mom, it would go to my sister. My dad did that when I was 12, so it was like his pain didn't end with him, it just transferred to other people. So I held on to my pain until I learned how to change my pain to my purpose. So it's like practice what you preach kind of thing. Like put your money where your mouth is. Do the action. Say you want to change, but you're not doing anything to change. It's like nothing changes if nothing changes. What you are not changing, you are choosing. So what are you deciding that you want to do? How are you going to show up for yourself? Like you can free yourself from the cage that you put yourself in. And that's just how I see the Eight of Swords. Like you're blinded, her hands are tied in the original tarot, and it's just like, why can't I just wiggle my way out? Why can't I just unblind take off the blindfold and see things for what it really is. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt, shame, and continues to separate you from your blessings. Keep it keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. Again, I don't know why I do this, but this is like messages from the universe and spirit. There's two different kinds, but yeah, there's these different kinds, but they're kind of very similar, so I just combined them. Um, mm. You have the double energy. You have it twice, and I just used two tarot decks and one oracle. Well, two oracles and two tarot decks. So you got these twice. It is a big, and it's a major arcana. So what is keeping you trapped? What bad habits? Oh, what fears? What anxiety? What's holding you back? Because the only person that can stop you is you. You are in control. Spirit wants you to gain control of everything. Because for me, again, I'm not going to tell you to do something if I haven't done it myself. I used to be 280 pounds. I used to overeat. Why did I overeat? Because I was seeking comfort, love, support. I didn't have that. So food was my comfort zone. But then I would feel bad for eating too much and gaining weight and not looking good and being criticized. And then, you know, then I would seek comfort and eat more food. So it's like that vicious cycle, right? And I've learned to overcome it. I learned to be like, oh, I recognize the source. I understand why I do what I do so that I'm not going to do what I need that I broke the cycle. I was like, okay, well, if I overeat and then I get criticized, then I seek food and then I go overeat again and then oh, okay, well, now that I understand why I do what I do, I can just like, okay, well, I'm not going to overeat again. I'm going to choose healthier choices. I'm going to start working out. Changing your mindset, knowing the source of the reason why you do the things that you do, you get to decide where you want to go. You can either continue it or you can change it because it's up to you. You have 8 of Cups, moving away from things that no longer serve you. These are empty cups. You know what your life has been from this point beyond, like behind you, right? Is there anything that is holding you back? Is there anything stopping you from changing your destiny, your decision? Like, what is holding you back? Gwen Stefani, what are you waiting for? What's stopping you? The only person that can stop you is you. Empty well. Time to replenish. Are you over giving? Are you giving more than you are receiving? Are you just depleting your energy, your mind, like just mind, body, and soul is just like, I feel the drainness. I feel like you are a people pleaser, you overgive, you self-sacrifice, you disrespect yourself by doing things you don't want to do. You saying yes when you want to say no is a disrespect to yourself. And it's depleting your energy, your resource, whatever the case is. It's like you're giving more than than you are receiving. Confirmation call. Once you recognize it, once you get tired of being tired and you choose to be like, no, I don't want to be trapped anymore. I don't want to feel the way that I do. So make the different changes that change the direction of how you do things, right? Because if you watch TV, sit on the couch, not do anything, of course you're gonna gain weight and like whatever. But if you go for a walk after dinner and you do eat healthier choices and all that other stuff, don't you think the results are gonna be different? There's a cause and effects to everything, okay? Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna eat ice cream and I'm lactose intolerant and oh, I don't know why I like shitting my brains out. Like, like there's a reason for everything. Once we find out Why? It makes so much sense. The moon, you're not listening to your intuition. You're hiding from something. So you got the moon and the high priestess. Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition, but you're second guessing yourself a lot. You're under an illusion of who you should be instead of who you are meant to be. Spirit says let the outside noise stay outside. Look for the answers within you because you have the key to unlock yourself from the cage that you put yourself in. Once I started to self love, self care, self respect, all that beautiful stuff, and it didn't take overnight. Okay, it took time, it took consistency, and it's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. As long as you keep going, that's consistent. Okay, just keep going. Some days I don't want to do anything, and I'm just like, I just want to be a potato. And okay, I'll feel that, I'll do that, and then probably the next day I'll like, okay, now I gotta, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. Once you recognize what you want, what your goals are, the XYZ, the end game, do the steps that you need to do to get you there. Do the ABCs. So no more hiding, no more pretending that everything's okay, no more baby I'ma do right, 3LW. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Trust yourself more. I know it's easier said than done. I second guess myself too. But it's like that's just the fear, that's just the guilt, that's just the shame. Like your highest self, the divine universe, God, source, Gaia, Holy Almighty Spirit, they're not gonna steer you in the wrong way. They only want the best for you. And it's like call in help from your spirit team to guide you, but you gotta listen to your intuition because that's how they talk to you. First, I started with pendulum. I'll ask them yes or no questions. Then I did auto writing with A to Z, and I didn't have this, but I just wrote A to Z and then put my finger on it, and then to communicate with my spirit team. I learned it all by myself, and it's like now that I did that, I was like, okay, well, spirit, do auto writing, write for me. What do you want me to know? And then now I have clear hearing, knowing, and feeling. Also, a lot of other stuff. So it's just like we all have this skill. We just need to tap into it and go towards it. Prioritize self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It is time to focus on you. Self healing takes time and a lot of self love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Again, I don't know why, but that's what it says, even though I can't read. You have the Hierophant twice. So again, I used two tarots and two oracles. You have lessons you need to learn so that you are able to teach. I feel like this kind of goes to me too because I've learned the lessons. Now I know how to help people, guide them out of the cage that they put themselves into, but I'm not going to be able to do the work for you. I have the knowledge, but it's like it's up to, and it's free will, right? When someone made me or forced me or suggested things I should do, and me being people pleasing at the time, I did it. But when I started losing weight, I got compliments, I self sabotaged because it didn't feel right to me. But when I started doing it because I wanted to, when I lose weight because I wanted to, that was a big difference. Now, when someone compliments me, I say, "Oh, thank you." Like I'm not. I gotta self sabotage myself again. No. So you have the Hierophant twice and you have the Devil twice. Page of Pentacles. Someone young is going to give you some new opportunities to make money. You're going to find security and stability with this person. You have Knight of Cups twice. So someone's going to come in that's going to make you feel things that you never felt before. It's going to feel safe. It's going to be consistent. It's going to be peaceful. You're going to feel a sense of calm. And I feel like it's you. I think you're going to come in with a new, different way of feeling. You're processing your emotions and you're not letting other people dictate how you feel because you feel fulfill your own cup, which is confirmed with the Ace of Cups. And then Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. So it's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. You're fulfilling your own cup. You're gaining clarity. You have set your boundaries. You know your standards. You know your worth. You don't settle for less anymore because and you're not people pleasing. You're not seeking validation from other people because you validate yourself. It all starts within first. It starts with you. You have Two of Pentacles, learning to balance the duality in life, up, down, left, right, inside out. Like, no, it's just like the yin and yang, the moon and the sun, day and night, short from Disney, the masculine and feminine, learning to balance. Once you integrate your inner child with your shadow self, you become your highest self. Once you recognize that your light, the reason why I call you my glowing angel is because we all have a light within. We all shine our light, even if it's dim, even if you can't see, even if it's in the darkness, there's still the light. The shadow doesn't exist without the light, right? Like the light is the one that gives you your shadow. So once we recognize our shadow, we kind of your shadow is actually the person or spirit or whatever that helps protect you from the people who tell you who you should be from your inner child, because your inner child is your soul, is your light, is your who you are always meant to be before the people told you who you should be, and your shadow is protecting you. Because think about it, the triggers that you have, you're too much, you're too this, you're too that, it protects you, but it still absorbs into you, right? You're like, maybe they're right, maybe they're this. Like, it's still protecting you because you are always like being able to know who you are truly, to live your authentic life, to be genuine, to be kind, to be who you were always meant to be. Your shadow self is protecting you. And until you are able to recognize what it has done for you, and once you are able to embody who you were always meant to be, and you merge those two to become your highest self, you can live freely. You don't have to have guilt over your head. You can just breathe again. And I really hope you guys all find that and able to do the introspection to get you through, get you out of the end of the tunnel, you know? One day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you are going to be so glad you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you choose to believe and deserve it. You do. We all deserve love, right? And like when I was young and dumb, I would seek love and validation from other people, depleting myself, overgiving to show, like, have them make me feel the way I make other feel, when I could have been pouring that into me, that I don't need anybody else. And if it's a give and take, then that's awesome. But if they're just taking and like and not giving me anything, it's like, why am I wasting my time with these people? I just say they took the trash out for me, because like people are gonna come and go. If they're gonna ghost me, fine. Like just tell me bye. That's the least you can do. But I'm not gonna cry over it. Oh, I'm gonna do a story about how I freed my inner child. Look that up later if you feel called to. But wood, wood wives adaptability. Be adaptable. It doesn't have to be one way or the highway. It's able to go with the flow, let it go, and let it flow. Like, change is consistent. You know, it's if changes are going to happen with or without you, and if you're able to adapt with it, to change with the times, then it's a lot better for you than to just stay stuck and rigid, and but that's like pro and con too, because then, like, yeah. Nine of Cups. Your wishes are coming true. So you have Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. So, Nine of Cups, your wishes are coming true. Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna make money, honey. You are rich girl Gwen Stefani. You are glamorous Fergie, right? You can have it all, and it's gonna be quality over quantity. And Nine of Wands is saying your hard work will be paying off. So keep going. Don't stop. Six of Wands. Again, your success is coming. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to find your passion, whatever it is, and you're going to be recognized. You're going to be seen, loved, acknowledged, accepted for you because you started to do that for yourself. King of Swords twice. You're gaining clarity. You're gaining you're gaining confidence. You have conviction in your thoughts and what you say and in your actions. Stand in your authority. King of Swords twice. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm like doing the doubles. Right now you have 4 doubles. You have the Devil, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, and King of Swords. You're gonna find your divine partnership with the King and Queen of Cups. They're gonna be emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. They're gonna be able to kind of anticipate your needs because you do the same thing, right? They understand you more than you understand yourself, but you understand yourself. So it's like, it's a perfect balance. The King and Queen of Wands. Wow. So you guys are finding your divine partnership. King and Queen of Wands. Shout out to Mystic. She knows why. But passionate, creative, just you're gonna have so much fun together. You're gonna have so much fire energy, but the you have fire and water energy together. So it's like a perfect balance with the wands and the cups. And it's funny because it's the same suits, the cats and then I just think that's cute. And you also have the Emperor and Empress. So you're gonna find the love of your life because you found the love for yourself. Like, you are the love of your life. And then when you stop looking for love, you're going to find the love of your life, your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Wow, this is beautiful. And then, I love how they match too, like the suit match. It wasn't mixed match like the other ones. So that's the message that I have for you today. Please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I didn't know how long it was going to take, so this is going to be on YouTube. The full video is on YouTube, and yeah, like, share, subscribe, book a reading through email, and remember to keep shining, my glowing angels. I'm Yi Magic. You're my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. Bye.